Hello, my name is Amanda. If you don't know who I am, I review eyeshadow palettes mostly. On this episode, I'll be going through my Halloween palettes. It'll be candy themed palettes, gothic palettes, or gothic colors, which are very dark colors palettes. So I don't have too many here, so this will be a short video. So what I'm wearing, I decided not to do any foundation, see how I like it. It's okay. I'm wearing Makeup a Murder palette. This is definitely a gothic palette with basically nudes. It's a very nude palette with some purple shimmers. But I wouldn't say it's a gothic palette judging on the colors. I would say it's a gothic palette based on the design. I don't like a lot of what the brand is doing lately. I wish they put out palettes. They seem to be into this, like, I don't know what some people are doing, like the tubes of I guess it's eyeshadow, I don't know, paints on your face. They seem to be doing that. So I'm not a huge fan of it. I wish they would come out with another palette. So I seem to really like this palette. It's my go-to for a nude look. So, but anyway. These ones right here, I just recently purchased. I love these. These are your perfect gothic palette without just using like black. If your idea is goth is dark, like colors, vibrant colors, this is your ticket. So just black. This one is better, but even this one is pretty dark, even though it doesn't seem like it. I think your eyes go to this green. The shimmers in here are beautiful. They're very beautiful. They're not that harder to work with, so that's cool. This is Glam Light. Speaking of Glam Light, they put out they're putting a lot of collections out. It's kind of bad to see them already going to put another palette out. And they haven't shipped the new Hershey palettes out at all. It just says order placed. So it kind of rubs me the wrong way. They're not shipping my order. So just a little bit. But anyway, this is Unearthly. I do really like this palette. Of course, you got this dark colors. I am not a fan of the shimmers. They're kind of messy and not too easy to work with. They're not a shimmer I'm gonna go to. So, but the mattes are good. You can always pop them out and make your own palette. I really like this one. The cover is really beautiful. And the colors match inside, so I think that's really cool. There's no black in here. This is just a really dark, I think it's purple. Maybe blue, I don't know. Just really dark. So. And this is, again, the Glam Light. I'm going out of order. Chucky palette. With the black shades, even though this is a blending palette, you have difficulties with the darker shades like blacks to blend. So this ain't a perfect palette, but I still love it. You know, I'm definitely going to bring it out. Definitely. So yeah, the reds blend really nicely though. You pretty much have to, what I did is blend perfectly the red and then just lay the black on top. So that seemed to work for me. I would put this in, I guess it would go like in my medium pile. Not a complete fail, but not complete, you know, wonderful at the end of the year. This one's okay. This is a blending palette, definitely. It definitely does blend. but you're gonna get mostly gray tones. It's kind of hard to get to black because it only has one black, but this is like your gray palette if you want a gray smoky eye. It's pretty nice. Some of these shimmers are a little bit hard to work with, but not very much. I guess I already ranked this one, but I guess this would be one of my best palettes. I don't like the theme though. I think it's a little disrespectful to the dead. So we can be cheeky without being disrespectful to the dead. This one, I know you don't really consider this a Halloween palette, but the shades inside, you get dark blues, black in here, you got dark shimmers. It's going to give you a very pigmented look, so look at like punk, in a very dark look. It's kind of between goth. It's not your bubblegum pink palette. No, not on me. It's going to look, if you're into that, I don't know what to call it, clown kind of style makeup without being a clown. No offense, this is what I don't know how to explain it to the clown. This is your palette. If you want dark shades without black, this is your palette. Okay, this is a candy theme. Yes, it is vibrant bubblegum pink in here, but it's a candy palette, and candy is very popular in Halloween. So I don't think that this would be a palette that I would go to for a gothic look, but I had to incorporate it because it is candy theme. This is a very good palette. I really like it. Not all the shades are perfect. There's some it's okay shade in here, but it is very pretty. Okay, this is the mini. I prefer the mini. I think it's because they got a lot of purple in here. They got this one in here. It's pretty nice. So this is my favorite. Like I said, it's not gothic or punk, so I guess, or clownish. It's colors. It's a colorful palette. It's not nudes. You're not gonna look like a clownish with color. Depends on how you build it up. If you build it up all the way up to here, it's gonna look clownish. If you're white, just going to. Okay. This is, I put this in the ranking. This the makeup a murder palette kind of remind me of this theming. This, you definitely can create a gothic look. You got this really dark blue. You have this, it's like bluish gray here. I created a really cool look with it. You got gray here. I didn't like this at first because my palette was too pressed at the time, and I waited a year to use it again, and then it was more usable because it was too much pigment. But the way I used it wasn't clownish. It was more toward a gothic, and I really liked it. This is a Beauty Killer 1. This one is, yeah, it's definitely, I don't think it should have discontinued this one, because Beauty Killer 2 doesn't make sense. It's like, where's the first one if a new customer is coming? This one's pretty cool. I really like this one. But every time I go to this one, I use the pink. I use this and this. And it's a like everyday look for me. It's no, I don't do clown. Sometimes I do. Like the pigment all the way up to the miniature eyebrows. But this one is a very, to me it's subtle. To someone else it won't be subtle. Because they like nudes. But so I seem to use this one and this one. This is the two I use. And I want to use this blue eventually. This is a beautiful blue. Okay. These don't correlate together very well. I thought they would have. But they don't. They have nothing to do with each other. I guess you can use that lighter pink with this pink, but I seem like I don't need it. Because I can just use this as my nude. It doesn't go together like you thought it would. Okay. Okay, this one is pretty gothic. This is very gothic. You have a dark green here and you got a gold here. Yes, gothic is usually mean black, but it doesn't mean black for everyone. Some people use reds and darker shades. So, but it's beautiful. It's by Wet n Wild. It's when Wet n Wild was better than what they are now. So this is going to look very dark on your eye. There is no way out of it. You're going to look goth. It's pretty. Okay. This is another candy theme palette. I'm still waiting on my Hershey palette. 2 of them in the highlighters. Glamlight, if you're going to put new releases out, you might want to ship the ones that sold. But anyway, this one is very beautiful. I can create a very beautiful eye look with this. Very beautiful. It just looks really pretty on me. I can get away with using a lot of color without looking like it's too much. But I do go for the really high pigment looks. Like I said, it looks kind of clownish sometimes. So, but anyway, this one is a very beautiful on me. Because I have dark hair and it kind of just goes. It's a very beautiful pink. I really like using these pinks because they're pigmented enough for me. And because I have had difficulties using pinks on myself to really work hard to look good because I have dark hair and dark hair washes it out. So with this one, I really like the look I create with this. It's really pretty. So yeah, no, the palette 2 palettes I did is more toward like a gothic blue and a nude palette. I like every style. I'm not against any style. I like to try it all. Call me a chameleon. I don't know. I like it all. I see it all as art. But anyway, I've counted this as my Halloween palette because it looks very costumey or alien-like. So, this one I actually like. I like these. This palette has been discontinued or will be discontinued from Unearthly. So if you like this palette, you may want to get it because it's not coming back. If it's still up, I haven't checked that. Okay, but anyway, you use water to activate these. One of them is a dud. I think it's this one. In my palette's a dud. So, but I like them. I actually like them. I like that when they dry, they stay. So that's really cool. I'm gonna be using this one very shortly. Again. Alright. I like the Moon Girl. I would like this. The Moon Girls doesn't make sense. The colors in here. I made this one, these 2, and the pinky shades. But I would like her to come out with the same design, but a eyeshadow palette. I think that would be cool. Highlighter set, whatever. Because I really like this picture. I have a thing for cows. Not like that, though. Nothing gross about it. Okay. Okay. This is like a nude purple for the fall palette, I think. It's more toward the fall. Yes, this one popped out. It is a good purple fall palette. You can create some nude, it's like fall nude purple. I think this is a pretty great palette for the fall. Do you like nudes? So it's Daydreaming by ColourPop. You picked this up from Target. I really like this palette. I definitely going to, this probably going to be my go-to in the fall when I see the leaves change. I'm probably going, probably going to be a go-to. Just saying. Okay, this one I wasn't sure I would incorporate, but you have some dark tones in here, like these and this one. You have the purples, and then you have the jewel crones that look very Halloween. This one, this one, this one. Well, every one except the one that's not a jewel crown looks kind of Halloween to me. So that's why I incorporate this one. This don't blend with shit. Do not go to this palette for a blending palette. It's not a blending palette. You don't even have your naked shade. So you might want to use another palette to go with this palette for your naked shade. Revolution's good for that. So don't spend tons of money on the palette. They're just gonna get naked shades. I'll show you. This is like my go-to naked shade palette. Because it has shimmers. Was a naked palette. Complete naked palette. We got purple. Very light purple. We got this purple. It's a little bit grungy tones in here. Well, 1, 2, got 2. So, I think we also got this one. I do go to this one. For this one, this one and this one is very pigmented, so, but you can still trick it into being your naked shade. This is naked shades too. Yeah, these are some naked shades in here. So, but anyway, but I normally go to this one. Okay, so $15. I love the hard case. It seems like it's very well protected. It would be so awesome. These were magnetic because this is a perfect case for it. So, but anyway, this is naked. So, this has shimmers in there for if you want a naked shimmer look. They're better. This one's so much better than Urban Decay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Urban Decay sucks ass for palettes. It's a waste of money. This is awesome. $15. Okay. And I do have Urban Decay palette. I bought one other, but I got rid of that shit like 2 or 3 years ago. And I wanted to try them again, give them another chance. They suck. After like 10 minutes, they already look like they're turning oily on your eye. It's just horrible. It's just that takes an hour without primer for eyeshadows to do that on me. No, 10 minutes with primer, and they are looking oily on my eye. I don't understand why people still buy Urban Decay palettes. They suck. Revolution is so much better, and without the price tag. So, but anyway, but I incorporated this one. So I hope you enjoyed my little summary. Definitely planning on getting Halloween palettes this year. And I think I'm gonna do lifestyle videos soon. So I'm definitely gonna do haul videos. Definitely. Yeah. So I need to paint my living room. Yes. So I think I might do a lifestyle video about that. Because that's gonna be a movie room. And it's gonna be a little bit of the Halloween theme to it. So I think that will be a perfect episode to do. But anyway. But a lot of haul videos coming soon though. One yeah, I'm waiting on a package from, how do you say it? Timo? I don't know. But anyway, I got a package coming from them. I think I got 2 ice cream boxes. I'm not sure if I ordered 1 or 2. And Glam Lane palettes, as soon as they ship them. But anyway, many lovin's to you and many blessings to you. And I hope you're subscribed and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye bye. Oh, this one's pretty cool. The cover is Halloween themed, but the palette really sucks. If you own it, you know. But anyway, love you. Mwah.